And you've got it on 2K Sports for Wednesday night action in the NBA. In this game, we'll see the Milwaukee Bucks going up against the Toronto Raptors at Scotiabank Arena. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge joins us from the sideline. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. Look at Toronto. They ascend up the list to number 3 with some spirited play.
And when you look at Milwaukee, they got the best record in the conference. No surprise they're making a big push in the Power Rankings. They're looking very much like a title contender.
Mark, any words of encouragement for those squads needing some time to find their footing here at the start of the season?
Well, I think, Kevin, you've got to be committed to the process. Results are important, but the process at this stage is more important. Developing good habits, learning how to compete, understanding the attention to details that's necessary to put yourself in position to win, and embracing the hard work that's required. Those are the things that need to be focused on at this point in time.
Great job using the pick and roll to create that opportunity. Basketball 101 right there.
Pass to Lowry. Launches from deep. Rebound by Monroe. To the paint. And the dunk by Parker.
Well, you know, he may be a bit undersized at the 4, but he makes up for it with his athleticism.
About 1 minute into the first quarter. Middleton against DeRozan. Pass to Lowry. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Lowry is a fearless scorer despite his lack of size, and he's never one to back away from the trees inside.
Middleton outside. Shot clock at 6. Milwaukee needs to get off the shot here. And finished off by Parker.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skill to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure.
Yes, indeed. Let's just call him ladder climber.
Here's Lowry after the basket by Milwaukee. Pass to Valanciunas. Back to Lowry. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Parker, a screen on Ibaka. Down low, and stolen by Kyle Lowry. Oh, the lob to Valanciunas. Out in his own on the break. There's the lob to the hoop. It's stolen by Ibaka. Carroll passes to Lowry. Ibaka outside. DeRozan against Monroe. Left side, DeRozan. Over Monroe. And the Raptors tack on 2 more.
They've missed just 1 of 5 shots so far. I like the look of this offense.
Monroe with a screen on Lowry. Going inside. It's stolen by Lowry. Carroll for 3. Rebounded by the Bucks. This, their first look at this year's Toronto squad.
The game is the first of a 3-game season series. for these clubs, both looking to take round one.
The first time you face a team in the season, that's when you're looking to take that mental advantage. Demonstrate you're better. And that could make it easier down the road.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunny.
He's a highlight reel, always on the launch pad.
Oh, the lob to Parker. Out to Monroe. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Into the lane, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And once he took off on the drive, he never looked back.
And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. They trail by 1. Pass to Ibaka. 6 to shoot. Raptors need to get a shot off. And the Raptors miss again. It's stolen by Lowry. And here's Carroll inside. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
And it's not everybody who... tops to finish at the rim. Valanciunas just needs to be an arm's length of the bucket to throw it down.
Monroe with a screen on Lowry. To the inside. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. And DeRozan kicks to Lowry. And it's Carroll in the corner. That 3 off the mark. For Milwaukee, they've gotten all 5 of their shots to go down in the first quarter. Terrific start. Parker, a screen on Lowry. Takes it inside.
Hey, I've said it before, it's worth repeating. You cannot underestimate the importance of free throws.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys, lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
He misses the free throw, and it's a completely new group for Toronto. Malcolm Brogdon's checked in for the Bucks. Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for OG Anunoby. The Bucks making a switch here. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long?
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
Toronto with the ball after the basket by Milwaukee. Outside Joseph. Shot clock at 5. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Tell you what, you give Joseph a passing lane in these pick and roll sets, and he takes advantage of it.
The Raptors making a switch here. DeRozan's checked in.
And let's face it, every point matters in this league. You have to take advantage of these freebies.
Got us a screen on Lowry. To the middle. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Good, and a nice assist from Siakam. Siakam's got 3 assists tonight.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Parker, a screen on Lowry. Pass to Parker. It's Brogdon on the wing. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Brogdon's got 5 points so far.
Zero hesitation there. He decided to shoot before he even got it.
got a piece of it. Antetokounmpo with the steal. And he lobs it toward the rim.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where one or two possessions can impact the outcome.
Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for the Raptors. The Bucks also with the sub. Monroe's checked in. Powell feeling it out a bit. Siakam passes to Lowry. Outside DeRozan. 6 on the shot clock. Powell for 3. He's off on that one. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Lowry. There's Giannis. Look out below.
And Antetokounmpo is so long. I mean, he stretches forever, covers a ton of ground.
Here is Lowry. 14 points for him. DeRozan in the corner. Fires from deep. Does not find the mark. He's made 2 and missed 1 now. Milwaukee's gone 3 of 3 from three-point land here tonight. It's stolen by DeRozan. Lowry has the open look. Drills the three-pointer. Lowry's got 17.
Leading the charge. What a huge quarter for him.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Some changes for Toronto. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Siakam. MyCareer comes in for Powell. And it's Joseph in for Kyle Lowry. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Middleton's checked in. DeRozan with the rebound. And it's DeRozan with the ball for the Toronto Raptors. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
They shot the lights out from deep. Really stretched out the defense in that one.
There's all kind of talk in the game today about stretching the floor, because when you do that, everything else just becomes a little easier.
And they keep hammering away at them inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Middleton outside. There's 1:54 left to play here in the half. Lock at 6. Pass to Parker, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Serge Ibaka picks one up there.
That was a winning basketball play. Only good things happen when you draw a foul and get yourself free throws.
Free throw good by Parker. And Parker drops them both. Poked loose. Bucks passing it around. Screen by Monroe. Wide open. Rebounded by Valanciunas. So for Milwaukee, their last game, a win against the 76ers.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
Yeah, you know, not deviating from the game plan is critical. You got to trust in the system.
And so it's Milwaukee with it. After Toronto picking up the basket just moments ago.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Out to to Monroe. Pass to Parker. Parker, a screen on Carroll. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Now, here's Joseph. He has 5. DeRozan passes to Valanciunas. Shot clock at 6. DeRozan inside. Defended by Middleton, and it's DeRozan missing.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Step back shot. It's good. 10 points for him.
Nice physicality displayed by Monroe to set that shot up.
Kyle Lowry firing on all cylinders for the Toronto Raptors. And it was from three-point range where he did the most damage.
Let's go, team.
He knocked down 3 in that quarter. Back to the action in just a minute.
Hello there, folks. Toronto Raptors in our featured matchup, which has not disappointed.
Their offense is flowing. Guys are getting into their spot. The ball is finding them. Great execution so far, guys.
I'd say our halftime show is going just as smoothly. And since we have a chance, let's see our award winners, Players of the Week. What do you think about our Eastern Conference winner?
I've been really impressed watching him. I mean, he's facilitating this offense, making plays for his teammates and for himself.
Yeah, he's been the best player on the floor most nights. Really has.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Kyle Lowry has just been sensational.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Well, I thought it was a great defensive performance for him so far. He's aware, he's alive, he's alert, quick to react to everything that's going on around him. Can't do it much better than that.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Parker, a screen on Lowry. Oh, the lob to Parker. It's stolen by Lowry. After shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Carroll kicks to Lowry. Out to the right wing. Ibaka, wide open, he fires. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry.
Hey, when Ibaka is hitting shots like that, he definitely helps stretch the floor.
Bucks trail by 3. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Now here's DeRozan. 7 points in the game. To the paint. Here's Lowry. Takes the assist and lays it in.
That is tough.
Picked out the pass nicely.
Really impressive. Lowry in attack mode tonight.
Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. And the dunk by Parker.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
Here is Lowry, following the bucket by the Bucks. Here's DeRozan, and again it's Toronto converting.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
We need you right now for your north side crew.
With this pause in the action, let's show you the teams that have scored the most points in the league last season. In fourth, the Raptors.
Boy, they do an excellent job offensively. Most of the season last year, they were really in sync. A nice flow and rhythm to their offensive game. But anytime you score the points they did, it's about unselfishness and trusting each other.
Again, Toronto.
That would be 4 in a row for them now as they have come racing out of the gate to start this second half.
The kick out to Antetokounmpo. No good on the three. Toronto leading by 5. Their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking.
And there's a whistle that goes against Greg Monroe. That is his first foul of the game. Middleton against DeRozan. Ibaka with the screen on Middleton. 6 to shoot. Here's DeRozan, and the Raptors tack on 2 more.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Up and in on the layup. He's got 14.
They've come out hot this second half, hitting 3 of their first 4 shots.
Now Carroll, still scoreless. Outside DeRozan. Ibaka sets the pick for DeRozan. Back to Carroll. Lowry from outside. Rebound by Monroe. Monroe's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Buries the long-range jumper. Now just a 2-point Raptor lead.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
Lowry finds DeRozan. Back to Lowry. Down low. And there's Ibaka. That's good on the assist by Lowry. Ibaka's got 5. Points now in the quarter.
And sometimes you forget how strong Ibaka is, dependable at finishing on tight coverage. Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Lowry drives in. To Carroll, the 3, hits it from 3-point range. Carroll's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
He is a legit catch-and-shoot option. DeMarre Carroll comfortable rising up as soon as he gets it.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Some changes here for the Raptors. Siakam is checked in for Jonas Valanciunas, and it's Powell in for MyCareer. The Bucks also with the sub. Brogdon, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. The rebound by Ibaka. Toronto leading by 5. Powell dishes to Lowry.
Number 3. Second personal foul. Second team foul. Coming onto the floor for your Raptors. Number 42. Jacob. Number 42.
Here's DeRozan. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
Impeccable mechanics this quarter. He's been perfect from the field.
Outside to Brogdon. Parker, a screen on Lowry. 5 on the clock. Toronto grabs the miss. They'll be playing host to Miami for the next game. And that'll be the third of the 4 straight at home. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Milwaukee. On Saturday, they'll tip off a homestand starting with the Portland Trail Blazers. Then on Monday, they'll start it on the road and play the Clippers in Los Angeles.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
Corey Joseph's checked in for Toronto. Bucks trail by 9. Will it go? Milwaukee, no good that time either. Raptors have gone 9 of 10 on their attempts in the third quarter. That is 90% from the field. What a roll they're on. Now here's Powell. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Taking a look here at some numbers for Monroe. Coming off a terrific season. Last season, he averaged 15 points a game, 9 rebounds, and 3 assists. And you talk about guys who just have a nose for putting up points. He is one of them.
Yeah, he sure is, and he rarely has back-to-back bad games. If he has an off night, he usually follows that up with a big night. Hey, it was a good look, one he normally capitalizes on.
And Powell with the basket on the assist from Joseph. Powell's got the lead up to 11 now for the Raptors. Milwaukee's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Stolen by Joseph. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Joseph's got 7 points in the game. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Raptors.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end, tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And he drives in. Monroe's shot is good.
Great lead pass, anticipating where his man was going to be, not where he was.
To the left wing. Siakam kicks to Lowry. Pass to Sanders. Stolen by Monroe. Fast break, Milwaukee. Here's Snell, guarded by Powell. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Thunderous jam. Wow.
And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for the Raptors. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Shoots the 3. Connects from three-point range. Lowry's got 25 points in the game.
He's really picked up where he left off in the first.
Got us a screen on Lowry. And the powerful one-handed slam.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
DeRozan against Middleton. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Lowry. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Toronto grabs the miss. Now here is Lowry. The Raptors call timeout. Some changes here for the Raptors. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Sanders. Baca comes in for Pascal Siakam. And MyCareer subbed in for Powell. Parker's checked in for the Bucks. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Toronto's head coach had some words for his team during the break. He told them it's all about maintaining the lead. He told them he knows it's easy to get comfortable when you're in this position, but that they need to keep the pressure on. Guys?
Thank you, David.
You can just see and feel the passion behind the play of Kyle Lowry. It's like he's always got something to prove every time he's out there, and that energy is contagious. It spreads to his guys as well.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
A quarter, and that one is good.
Boy, he's been a monster this quarter, carrying the load for sure.
Bucks trail by 15. Monroe with a screen on Lowry. Driving inside. Oh, the one-handed hammer.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
It was the exact same kind of offensive showcase for him in their last game, too. When it happens this often, that's not a pattern. That's a characteristic.
At the line for Toronto.
Both free throws good from DeRozan.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
2 minutes remaining in regulation time.
There's 1:59 left in the 4th quarter. The long shot, no good. Raptors leading by 15. Lowry looking around. Middleton against DeRozan. 6 to shoot. Can't get it to go.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint. And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Raptors.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I thought, for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting, despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though, when everything started to look a little dire and really took the hammer down.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year, actually their 5th win on the year.
And had significant points in this game. They just stayed committed to their brand of basketball. And that's why they'll be taking the front end of this 3-game season series against the Bucks.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest,
They're mostly. I've seen this guy do the videos before, so.
is the incredible performance for Kyle Lowry.
Well, I like the ferocity on defense now. He was constantly putting himself in the path of steals and coming up with them, too.
Driving to the basket. Middleton, the 3 is off. This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
Yeah, just got to work that clock and take care of the ball.
Ah, it's good!
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
Here's Middleton. It's stolen by DeRozan.
The fact that one actually made sense. It's just the person doing it. It's like not expected. It's like watching like. You know what I mean?
Probably wouldn't watch that.
No, I know, but I'm just saying, like you don't expect it.
Damn, 8 steals. That is gross.
I'ma bite your feelings out.